For 24-year-old Steffane Wharton, everyday tasks like exercising, cooking, doing laundry, and taking out the trash can get a little difficult. Just over a decade ago, Steffane was diagnosed with a traumatic brain injury.
A truck was pulling a fabricated home, or at least part of a fabricated home, and one of the wheels came off of the trailer, and it initially started rolling across the road, so I thought it was going to keep going off into the median, but it turned towards our vehicle. It was the last thing that I saw. When we stopped rolling and we all got our bearings, we realized that Steffane was not in the vehicle.
When the brain is injured, these cells become damaged and they're not able to pass signals from one area to another area. And when that happens, then you have a breakdown in systems that regulate behavior, that regulate learning, that regulate perceptual processes and so forth. So when cells are not talking to each other, then you have networks that are completely shut down.
And I remember her eyes just being completely black and lifeless.
After months of recovery and rehabilitation, Steffane graduated high school in 2008. She later transferred to Barry University in the fall of 2010. Steffane is very popular around campus because of her vibrant personality.
Stephane's personality is very outspoken. She's smart, but also she could be a clown at some times.
Her professor, Dr. Blumenfeld, says that she appreciates her being so outspoken during class time.
You think Oprah and Bill Gates, do you think they would? I'm positive they vote. Why are you positive they vote? Because I know they've said they vote. Why wouldn't they vote? Because they busy. They're over here. Yeah, they got a lot of money and they don't have time.
She definitely likes to weigh in on every topic I bring up, which is nice when often other students are unwilling to participate or they're shy. So it's good to have somebody in class that keeps the discussion going.
Steffane is a proud lesbian that is definitely not afraid to show women around campus some love.
When I first went to Barry University, that's when I first met my first girlfriend. Her name was Tanisha Wilson. She was born inside out.
Her mom was almost speechless when asked how she felt about Stephane's sexuality.
I don't believe it.
Steffane eventually decided to go butch and trade her long hair for a haircut. Her barber, turned style coach, Rich, gives Steffane advice on women.
Yes, girls need a lot of attention. You call them, you say you call them back in 5 minutes, 6 minutes, you're in trouble.
To cope with her daily issues, Steffane takes her medication consistently.
The part of her brain that was affected is the same part that regulates emotion. So when being your friend, you have to keep that in mind. That, okay, she may be upset or grumpy now, but hey, did you take your medicine? And that was it. So I just feel like outside of emotional regulation, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. She's all good. She is intelligent, articulate, and that was always something that I always try to instill in her, that you are no less than anyone else because of your situation.
She also uses her major in professional writing as a way to express her feelings.
After my accident and I came back home from the hospital, I had a lot on my mind, but I didn't really know how to express it. So I would go to the computer that we had, which was old computer, old desktop, and I would just write. And I would get all my emotions out in short stories, or I would write poetry, And that's how it started, because it was just a way for me to express myself.
Steffane writes for the Barry Buccaneer and has started some of her own books.
What I go through, they kind of go through it in the story too.
For instance, being unable to make and maintain friendships. The point where I found out I was gay and I could not be gay. Because all gay people kind of go through the part where we kind of like, oh my God, I'm gay. I don't want to be gay. I want to be regular.
Steffane doesn't allow her disability to get in her way. She has a strong support system that makes sure that she focuses on her abilities instead of her disabilities.
Steffane is a good example of how powerful the brain is in overcoming the deficit that she's had. And as I said before, I think with the proper resources that are in place for her, I think that she'll continue to recover and make a fantastic impact on our field to help us understand that you can have serious brain injury as she's had and yet recover enough to be able to be as successful as she's being now. And I commend her for that.
She has a great personality. She's super friendly. You gotta like her. Then you get to love her. So, you know, kudos to Steph. That's my people.
I would like for Steffane to take on the Iron Maiden personality when it comes to business. Like Iron Maiden, no joke. You're about your money. You get your money on time. Nobody playing with you or using you. That's what I would like. A strong woman.
The type of person that Steffane is, she needs someone that is really special. Really like once in a lifetime special.
My life is about improving, and I don't think God left me here for nothing. So since I got a purpose, I got to keep improving as much as I can so that I can fulfill that purpose that He left me here for. Ha!